coming to you live from the arena in San Juan City. This is our coverage of the middle of the second round of eliminations of the women's volleyball tournament of season 73 of the UAAP on Studio 23 Ibaka Bakada, brought to you by ABS-CBN Sports. Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in to us. This is the main event this Wednesday afternoon. Two teams with identical two-game losing streaks seeing action against each other. The Adamson Lady Falcons at 5-4, ranked number 4 so far in the 8-team lineup, going up against the University of the East Lady Warriors at 3-6, ranked number 6 in the standings. Good afternoon to all of you. I'm Eric Define alongside Mozi Ravena with the coverage of our main event this Wednesday.
Hello Eric, and as you've said, ito, mga important games talaga ito in the second round. Everybody wanting to go up the standings, and today featuring Adamson and UAAP both on the skin.
Alright folks, let's take a look at the team standings and show you the picture and the chances of, I guess, the number 5 and number 6 teams. They still have a chance to make it to the Final Four. For those of you who don't know the format, there is a Final Four that will move on forward after the elimination round.
Well, looking at the standings, these two teams know that this is the time to move up if they want to keep their Final Four hopes alive. And we'll show you the standings later on. But of course, ito Adamson, it's a more important game, I think, for them, Eric. You know why? Because they want to pull away from NU. As you can see, National University with 4 and 6. So they want to win today. So medyo magkaroon ng konting caution between them. But if they turn 5 and 5, lalapit na konti ang National University. On the other side, ito ng mga University of the East, 3 and 6, winning that third game via that violation committed by DLSU. Also, if they want to keep their hopes alive again in the Final Four, ito na, this is the moment. They have to win each and every game now in the second round.
It's very obvious there. Isang panalo lang ng UE. They're tied with NU. While Adamson drops down, NU has a chance to replace them at the number 4 spot in the lineup going into the Final Four. Now let's revisit the first meeting between these two teams. That was before the Christmas break last year, and of course Adamson winning in straight sets.
In that game, it was really a very dominant Adamson squad. Why? As you can see, 3 setters, the veterans plus their prize rookie, took charge in this game. That's why it's a total domination by the Lady Falcons over the Lady Warriors in their first meeting. Look at it, 25 more attacks coming from Adamson, while UE having only 21. Mas marami pa yung lamang ng attacks at 25 ng Adamson kesa sa na-produce ng UE. And pero sa blocking, halos pareha lang naman. But again, UE seemed to give up after that first set loss. Wala na, tuloy-tuloy na Adamson winning that game against UE.
Let's see if the Lady Warriors and UE can take something out of that match and come into this game much better and more prepared against Lady Falcons. Now let's talk about the Adamson University Lady Falcons. They're coming off one of the worst losses so far this season. That was against the FEU Lady Tamaraos that went into a 5-setter.
That is so true. It was really, even us, we were really surprised at that loss against the very young FEU squad. It took the full extension of the game though in a 5-setter for FEU to win that match. But again, I'm sure lessons learned on the part of Adamson losing to a very young team like FEU.
Let's take a look at the numbers in that match where Adamson looked soft and looked confused, especially on the defensive end of the floor against FEU.
And again, hard lesson for Adamson. As you can see, FEU taking the first 2 sets, and then Adamson finally getting the third and the fourth one. Pero ang mas naging mature on that game was FEU. Even if they're on a rebuilding stage, they were able to close that game in the 5th set. And look at the numbers for FEU and Adamson. Yung FEU had more attack points, even if Adamson had more veteran and more seasoned players in King, Soriano, and the rest of the gang. And only 49 spike outputs coming from Adamson in that game. And even in the blocking department, department, even if it's a shorter FEU squad, they were able to give out 10 block points against the only 8 of Adamson.
So many holes in the game of Adamson, as you can see, and as pointed out by Mosey in that game against FEU. And clearly, of course, Mami Dulce Pante, the head coach of the Lady Falcons, disappointed with her team. And let's see, what she thinks coming into this game, as earlier she had a chat with our Nico Ramos.
Coach Dulce, your team started out hot this season, pero lately 2-game losing streak, not so good for you. What do you think has to be different para maiba yung result today?
More practice ang ginawa namin, hard training, yung mga bata, although wala ako sa training nila because my mom was in the hospital. I see to it na gagawin nila yung dapat nilang gawin.
Now, Coach, the last time you faced UE, you dominated them. So ngayon, baka they're looking to get a little revenge on you. They're seeing that 2-game losing streak kayo. They might think it's an easy win for them. What's your mindset facing the Red Warriors?
Pakiwari ko, hindi naman. It is because the same people naman, isa lang naman ang babantayan namin doon, si Rosalie. Then ang mga bata ko naman is may sanay sa skills.
They look like they've really prepared to snap this 2-game losing streak. Let's see what Adamson has to offer.
Obviously, Coach Mami Dulce is preoccupied as well with, his mom, or her mom, sick, so our prayers go out to you and the family. Now, taking something off that message, she knows that she has a veteran team na alam ang gagawin, and she's hoping that they come in prepared today against the Lady Warriors.
Again, Mami Dulce, very confident when it comes to speaking about her team, and mukhang hindi naman siya rattled on this guy coming into this ball game, at alam na alam niya kung sino lang papatayan. Sabi nga niya, isa lang naman ang papatayan dyan. Of course, it's Gigi Rosales.